The police officer stared at his computer screen, then back at me, and then said something I will never forget. According to our records, you died in 2003. I laughed at first. It sounded ridiculous. I was standing right there in front of him. But he didn't smile. He turned the monitor toward me. My face was on the screen. Same eyes. Same scar above my left eyebrow. Under the photo, one word was highlighted. Deceased. Cause of death? Drowning. I told him there had to be a mistake. I told him I was alive. I told him I had a job, friends, a life. He didn't argue. Instead, he reached into a drawer and pulled out a thick folder, old and worn, like it hadn't been opened in years. He slid it across the table. Inside were newspaper clippings. Local boy found dead in river. Search ends after 3 days. Body identified by family. The name in the articles wasn't the name I use today, but the face in the photos was mine. My hands started shaking. I told him I didn't remember any of this. That's when his tone changed. He leaned forward and said, "That's what makes this strange." He explained that the body was recovered. Fingerprints matched. Dental records matched. There was no doubt who it was. I asked him how I could be dead if I was clearly alive. He stayed quiet for a moment. Then he asked me a question. What's the earliest memory you have? I thought about it. A hospital room, bright white lights. A woman crying beside a bed. Nothing before that. No childhood. No school. No memories at all. He nodded slowly, like he already expected that answer. Then he showed me one last document. A missing person report, filed 1 week after the funeral. It said multiple witnesses claimed the boy seen being buried was not the same one who went into the river. I looked up at the officer and asked, "Then who was buried?" He closed the folder, stood up, and said something that made my stomach drop. That's not the question. He unlocked the door, handed me back my ID, and said, "The real question is, where were you while you were dead? You thought this was the whole story, but it's only the beginning. Part 2 will reveal what really happened while I was dead. Subscribe now and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss it."